is really special. I have never been in such a salt mine, and neither our group. So, and the acoustics are also huge. There wasn't such a big crowd, but I think a very attentive crowd and a nice crowd. And well, I can only say it's beautiful. It's a great idea, and I wish you go on.
Is this your first time in Romania performing?
No, I have been several times in Bucharest, in a church, in a cinema. I played a duo concert with Florian Weber. I was in Garana Jazz, performing also near Timișoara, and now yesterday we played in Brajov, a festival with a group, with a quartet actually. Yes, it was beautiful. I like Romania. And now today we drove 4 hours along the Carpathian Mountains, and the scenery is just beautiful. Yes, it's a rich country.
As a musician, you have a secret place where you want to perform. What is your secret place, a dream place you want to perform in?
I cannot really say, because I performed in so many beautiful places. Like for instance, I played with the 12 cellists from the Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra. I composed one piece for them, and I played in the MARKUS Dome in Venezia. It was a very special event, and I will never forget this. And then some cellists came late, and I had to play a solo, improvise a solo in this church, and I'm Marcus, and this is MARKUS Dome. Never I would have had a chance to play, but it was like a one in a lifetime chance, and these things are special, you know. I played in planetariums with my father. I played at La Scala, at the Opera House, you know, in Milano. I played in Tokyo and in Osaka, and I don't know, really, really special places. So I think I'm just open for surprises.
What does jazz mean for you?
Jazz is just a word for a very open language for creative music of today. Jazz can be really anything today, unless it has to be creative, spontaneous music that is improvised, that has a lot of free space. When it becomes too determined, I think it's not jazz. Jazz has a spirit of something that is invented in the moment, and I like this creative aspect very much. This because it is related to freedom. We feel in the moment we can create something, we feel free in our choices, in our taste, in our fantasy, free to create something beautiful out of our imagination. And this is unique in music. There's hardly any other art where you can also at the same time share this with other people, what you feel, what your inspiration is. It's like a one-to-one situation, you know, in the now. And I think it's also one of the reasons why jazz has become so popular the last, let's say, 80 years, 50, 60, 70, 80 years, because it resembles another consciousness, a consciousness of togetherness, to play together with people. Often I play also with people I have not played before, but you meet in the music, or you go to a different country and you meet musicians or other people who are like-minded. Through the music they feel a resonance to your spirit. You meet like-minded people in the whole world. And this is beautiful. It's a spirit of the future, I think, of a future humanity which is free to create and in peace.
One last question. Many musicians are looking up to you. Who are you looking up to as a musician?
I give you one name, for instance, and this is already from years ago. In India, there's a Bansuri player. Bansuri is the Indian flute, the 6 holes. Hari Prasad Chaurasia. He's an absolute master improviser. Of course, in his language, in the Indian classical art, but there's also a lot of freedom. But he's such a master musician, and he can touch me really very deep. But also, for instance, a pianist whom I play with a lot, Florian Weber from Germany. He's such a great musician. We played a lot together, and I look up to his art, to his ability. Also in my band, these are great musicians, you know. So you don't need a big star like Keith Jarrett. Of course, I can look up to Keith Jarrett, yes. Unfortunately, he doesn't play anymore, but I'm living more and more in the moment, so I look up to you now that I speak to you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.